Hey everyone, it's Kajani with a video going over leveling your crafters and gatherers from level 80 to 90 in Final Fantasy XIV. In this leveling guide, you will find tips on quickly leveling your crafters and gatherers, items that should help you along the way, and some crafting macros. Before we talk about leveling, let's point out a couple things that will help you along the way. We will start with the buffs that are shown on the screen. Make sure that you're using at least one of these while leveling, as they will increase the amount of experience earned by your crafting and gathering activities. The extra XP that you earn adds up over time, and it will definitely help you level your crafters and gatherers quickly. Another thing that will come in handy are bicolor gems. Bicolor gems are a currency that drop from completing Shadowbringers and Endwalker fates. You'll use these gems to purchase mats that normally drop from monsters on the field. Don't try to kill the mobs to farm the mats yourself, because the drop rates are pretty abysmal. It's far more efficient to do a few fates than use the gems to purchase mats. Don't sweat what gear that you have, because there are ways to level up to 90 without upgrading your gear along the way. So whether you have an overmelded set of Estet gear or the Hand Saint Scrip gear, either one will be enough to carry you to level 90. Now for the leveling guide portion of this video, starting with Botanist and Miner. The best way to level your gatherers are going to be with collectibles. You will find all the time nodes for all the new collectibles on sites like Teamcraft and Garlon Tools. The nodes with the collectibles are located in different areas, so what you're going to end up doing is hop from area to area to collect all the new collectibles, then watch all your experience pile up when you turn them in. To be as efficient as possible, make sure you have some high cordials. Also, you're going to want to bring some Aetheryte tickets. Aetheryte tickets will save you on Gil from all the teleporting that you're going to be doing. As far as leveling with collectibles with Fisher, the first place that you should head to is Labyrinthos. Here we're going to catch the Topping Minnow. It has a low minimum collectability and it pays out a good amount of experience. If you ever get bored of fishing for collectibles, you also have ocean fishing as an option. If you don't want to do a lot of teleporting around and hunting for collectibles, or you don't even have all of the zones unlocked, you can do Lev quests. The hub for Levs is located in Old Charlian. What you can do is pick up all the Levs in one area for both the Botanist and the Miner, do them, and then come back to collect the reward. A way to get easy experience to level your gathering classes is going to be Grand Company turn-ins. For Botanist or Miner, all you need to do is gather 20 items. For Fisher, you just need to catch a couple fish. Also, keep an eye on your challenge log, as there are a lot of entries in there that provide easy experience. If you want to take a simple approach to leveling your crafters, start with crafting level 81 collectibles until you level up enough to turn in level 85 collectibles. Then craft and turn in level 85 collectibles until you hit level 90. Doing it this way lets you focus on gathering and crafting a small set of mats. When we take a look at the recipes, it'll make more sense. I'd recommend starting with leveling the blacksmith, armorer, carpenter, and goldsmith first. Once you're able to turn in level 85 collectibles, you will only need 4 materials to level the 4 classes. Now let's take a look at the recipes for the level 85 collectibles. So with carpenter, all you need is red pine lumber and bismuth ignot. For smithing, same thing, along with starch glue. For armorcraft, same thing, red pine and bismuth. Don't know how to pronounce that, and also a bismuth ignot. As you can see, all you need is bismuth ignot, red pine lumber, starch glue, and that ignot for goldsmith that I can't pronounce to level those 4 classes. Now let's take a look at the other recipes. For leatherworker, you're going to get the Gaja hide in Thavnir in exchange for gemstones. For the Sega hide, you're going to get it in exchange for gemstones in Garlemald. And also that Illumin is also in Garlemald as well. For the alchemist, the materials for the level 85 collectible can be purchased in exchange for gems from the gemstone trader in Mare Lamentorum. The northern herring in the culinarian recipe can be caught in the harbor of Old Charlian. Now for the macro for level 81 collectibles. You can craft these recipes without high quality mats. I started off with muscle memory, waste not, then a careful synthesis to get to a point where I am one step away from completing the craft. For the quality phase, I used innovation and I'm going to get to 7 stacks by using preparatory touch 3 times and then a standard touch. To finish the quality phase, I use great strides, Brygot's blessing, and then I will be at max collectability. Boom. And then one more groundwork and then I have completed the craft. All the other macros are in the comment section of the video, so be sure to check them out. You can always purchase mats from the market board, just don't go crazy because stuff is really expensive right now, and the last thing you want is to be broke at the start of an expansion. A good way to stock up on materials and not rely too much on the market board is as you run dungeons, greed everything, and then all the extra gear that you get, just desynth them because they will turn into mats that you can use to craft level 80 to 90 recipes. For crafters, levs can be helpful early on. Your XP reward is doubled when you turn in a high quality item, so you can get a little over 1,000,000 experience points for turning in something as simple as high quality chestnut lumber or high quality sea salt. As you can tell, I'm really big on leveling with collectibles, but let's not forget about custom deliveries, which is another easy way to level your crafters and gatherers. If you need a way to level your crafters and your gatherers that also includes a wholesome and often funny storyline, you have Studium Deliveries. The quest to unlock Studium Deliveries is available after doing some main story. With all the collectibles that you've either been crafting or gathering, be sure to spend your white scripts wisely. For crafters, purchase as much materia as you can to use to eventually overmeld your gear, or purchase the materia then sell it on the market board. For gatherers, you should be spending your white scripts on regional, folklore, trader, token, C. That's the name. You'll exchange 16 of these tokens to the vendor in Razid Han in exchange for books that contain the legendary nodes. You've reached level 90. Congratulations. It's time to craft your level 90 gear. For this macro, it works with a full set of hand saint gear without any high quality mats, but you must use high quality chili crab for it to work. So we're going to start off the progress phase with muscle memory, manipulation, veneration, and then waste not. Manipulation is there so I could gain back some durability when I use the buffs, veneration, and waste not too. I used 2 groundworks to be able to get within 1 step of finishing the craft. Now it's time for my quality phase. I'm going to use preparatory touch 4 times to get 8 stacks, but my overall goal is going to be 10 stacks of inner quiet. So now I got my 8. I'm going to use innovation again, and then I'm going to do 2 prudent touches, and that will give me 10 stacks. So now I'm going to check the calculations window because I need 3,000 more to get 100% in my high quality rating. So I'll achieve that by doing great strides. So there's my 3,000. That'll be enough. I'm going to take Brygot's blessing here. And then in this example, I did 2 careful synthesis, but in the macro, I changed it to groundwork because 1 groundwork would be enough to finish the craft. This macro will be enough to craft all level 90 recipes with a difficulty of 3,500. I have another macro if you're using an overmelded set of S-Stat gear and your stats are kinda close to mine. You'll find it in the comment section below. On your way to the comments, you'll also find the like button to use if you found this video helpful. You'll also see the subscribe button that you can use if you like to support the channel and also stay tuned for more content. So thank you so much for your time. Until next time, peace.